So in the last videos, we introduced how to input array and print out array. For this videos, we're going to introduce how to sort array. So we're going to print out array before it was sorted, and also would like to print it out after it's sorted. Let me put some comments here. Print out array before sorting. And then I'm going to copy this piece and paste it right here for print out after sorting. So you just want to make sure the sorting works. Okay, we did talk about the sorting algorithm. There is two sorting algorithm, sorting array. We'll emphasize on one of them is bubble sort. So in bubble sort, we're going to be able to sort array every pass we get one comparison less, and also whenever there is no swap, then we're going to stop sorting because this means the array is sorted. So first we're going to initialize a few variable. The first one is integer for comparison. So the number of comparison will be less than size for 1. And also another Boolean variable I want to define is the swap flag. So whenever it's a swap, then I'm going to make it as indicator. Okay, we need to continue to compare the next value to see if that's the loop need to be continue. So is it going to be Boolean variable? And so while the swap is going on, then we're going to keep the looping, right? So the while loop is going to be while the swap flag is 2, so our loop will be continue. Okay, but we do need to define a value before we start. Give a value so it can be true. So it can start with the loop inside the loop. So we're going to start with a count. Within the loop, then I have to change the flag to to original to false, and then one is swap, and we're going to change that to true. Then it will continue. Okay, so this would be true, would be false. Start with. Okay, and then we're going to need a counter, which is going to count as the index. So counter will count as 0, start from 0 index. And so while the count actually is less than the comparison, how many comparisons we got. And then we can compare each of the we're going to compare the current index value with the next one. So if condition would be A count is greater than, we're going to doing ascending order, so it's greater than A count plus 1, and then we're going to do a loop. We're going to do using temp value. Go to A count, and then A count equal to A count plus 1. That's a swap. then semicolon, and then count plus 1 is equal to temp. So that's one, the greater value in front, then it will swap. So the value will swap. So when you swap it, that means you swap it. So you're going to change the indicator swap flag to true. So the checking will continue. Okay. And then I'm going to increase the count so we can continue to do the first pass comparison. And after that, that's the inner loop. That's the inner loop. And then outer loop, we're going to reduce the comparison because each pass we can reduce comparison by 1. So minus minus semicolon. So this part should be the comparison part. It should be sorting part of the program. Okay. So I'm going to move this a little bit over so you can see a little bit better. Okay, so this outer loop. Oh no, not really. Okay, so that confused me. Okay, sorting and this is we can move this to top actually for the declaration of the variable. Okay. And then let's see if that works. Going to do oh, I didn't save that to another name. Okay, I'm going to do reprint input. Okay, short print. Save as. Oh, save as. Short. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can input short. Okay, there's a few things need to be variable temp equal to account. Okay, is a temp being okay? Temp was not being defined, so integer temp was not defined. So that's probably the problem. Okay. And so if we run the program, so what we have, we can have the random data. So before, this is a random order, then from 0, this is after it's been sorted. So the data was sorted. Okay. So again, this part is the just declaration, and then this is reading the string. Reading the value of array A, and then print out before sorting, and sorting algorithm, and print out after sorting.